Hey everyone, Kevin here. Just wanted to do a quick debrief of episode 1 of the Why We Train podcast featuring Deep and give you a little insight from the coach's perspective. So Deep's story is a very inspiring one. He went from 235 pounds down to 150, from obese and unable to run to doing rope climbs, handstand push-ups, and now lifting with a very strong power to weight ratio. Let's break it down from a coaching lens. First thing is nutrition, which is the key to body transformation. What Deep did was intermittent fasting, a 16-8, which means 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours eating window. But what made it effective wasn't just the fasting, it was what he ate during that window. Whole foods, no junk, controlled his portions. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They fast, but they still eat processed food or oversized meals. Deep kept it clean, and that's why he saw such dramatic results. Another thing was he broke his fast with the same meal every day, his go-to meal. Greek yogurt, some 3-wish cereal, some fruits, some seeds, maybe some nuts. Some people say it's boring, but it's actually very powerful because there's no guesswork, no temptation. You know your calories, you know it's nutrient dense, you hit your macros. I do the same thing with my breakfast, and so does Rachel in episode 2. Having one solid, consistent meal in your day, every day, can consistently change your momentum. The other thing is how he has transformed in his training. One thing I always admire about Deep is that he doesn't compare himself to anyone. He focuses on progress, not chasing anyone else or not chasing an image or perfection. He just shows up, puts in the work, and just focuses on getting 1% better each day. And that consistency over time is everything. He now lifts the same weight, if not more, as when he was 85 pounds heavier. That's a huge gain in power to weight ratio. And it's a perfect example of what happens when you leave ego out at the door. The other thing is that mindset shift. And that's one thing that I think is the most important in Deep's journey. It wasn't just about nutrition and fitness, it was about his spiritual and mental shift. At some point he decided, this isn't about looking a certain way. I just want to live healthy, feel strong, and show up for myself every day. And that internal decision is what started everything. As a coach, I can give you the plan, the structure, the tools, but if that spark doesn't come from inside, it won't last. Deep found that fire and he committed completely. So this episode was more than just weight loss. It's about mindset, about the inner shift, and just improving 1% every day, the journey and not the destination. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you haven't seen the episode with Deep, go check it out. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.